What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of AH Live. It's episode 123. Very excited to be in the house with you all. And we're celebrating Billboard #1 this week. Feel so fortunate. I have to first thank my incredible radio promoter, Jason Goroff, who we've been together since the beginning, since 2016. And this is my 10th Billboard #1 and 15th #1 overall. There are a few other charts. There's actually, I think, 6 charts in all. So if you count the other charts, 15, but 10 on Billboard. Feel so fortunate, and thanks to all of you that have been supporting this entire time. Thank you to all the radio stations spinning the record. Thank you to everybody. And the track is entitled "Let's Get Down Tonight." I'm going to play it for you here in just a little bit because we're excited. We're celebrating. The track features the one and only Vincent Ingala. Huge thanks to Vincent for everything he did. And let me think if I can run down the credits real quick. Produced and mixed by me, mastered by Steve Hall. Let's see. I already mentioned radio promotion by Jason Goroff. Co-written with my good buddy Carnell Harrell. He also did keys on it. I did guitars and keys. Bass by Nathaniel Kearney Jr. Drums, Eric Valentine. Percussion, Ramon Islas. I think I got everybody. I hope. But I did a full credits on my Facebook page, so everybody's up there, and thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. We had 2 great shows last week. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We got pictures, we got video. We were in Catalina Jazz Tracks Fest, and we were at the Myrtle Beach Jazz Festival. Both of those were awesome. I hope to see you this week, and next week we've got 3 more shows to finish out October. We'll be in Jacksonville, North Carolina for Jazz Rendezvous on Saturday. Grab your tickets. That's from Rick Allen. Thank you, Rick, for having us. On Sunday, we'll be at the AZ Jazz Fest, brand new jazz festival in Arizona, Phoenix. Just go to azjazzfest.com, grab your tickets. And then next Thursday, we'll be at Yoshi's in Oakland, in the Bay Area, October 27th. Grab your tickets at yoshis.com. So we got a lot going on. We'll go over the whole tour schedule. We'll go over all of that stuff in a little bit. But I think we got to play the #1 tune in the land for you right now. Is that all right? So as I mentioned, it's the 3rd single off the new record. Let's Get Down Tonight. Here we go. yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the #1 record in the land at the moment. Big thanks to everybody out there for spinning the record. We appreciate you guys. Let's get down tonight. So as I mentioned, we have so much to talk about. We've got the shows from past weekend. We've got just what's going on in the Holly household. We've got some video. I also have a brand new song, never performed before. I'll give you a hint. It's a little bit of Janet Jackson. I'm going to save it for the end of the show, but I put a new track together for you guys. I want to debut, so we'll round out the show with that. Real quick, just remind you guys, if you want to support the show, make it real easy. Just click that link in the description. It'll take you to Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You can also get to my website to grab the records, to see the tour schedules, get on the mailing list. And, of course, you can also do stars through Facebook. We appreciate you guys. You've been amazing. 123 episodes in a row. So, as I mentioned, I got a short little video. They had multi-camera at the Myrtle Beach Jazz Fest, so I pulled down a couple clips from Facebook. Just give you a little taste. Our good buddy Jason Jackson came through and played sax. And also Marcus Anderson jumped in on a tune. He was at the festival as well. So here's a little taste from Myrtle Beach, and then we'll follow it up with You Know Who on the Cat Cam. But here's a little bit from the Myrtle Beach Jazz Fest.
Myrtle Beach, I see a lot of...
From the Myrtle Beach Jazz Fest, huge thanks to Anthony and Tish Davis. They were the sweetest couple, the promoters of the festival, and they were so nice. We got a chance to hang with both of them, and they're fantastic. They're the best. So if you're anywhere near Myrtle Beach next year, make sure you come through. They had an amazing lineup. They had, obviously, I mentioned Marcus was there. We did our show. Jeanette Harris, Phil Denny, D. Lucas, Gina Rosaria. They always have a bunch of really great artists come through. So check it out, Myrtle Beach Jazz Fest. Shout out to them for having us this past Sunday. And you know what time it is? Time to bring my lovely wife with the cat cam. Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. I rushed down the mean streets of LA to make it here.
I know.
And got the show going, so I'm excited to be here. How was your day? We literally just saw each other right now because I was out running around. And what were you up to?
What did I do? I did like a little bit of cleaning.
Nice.
Like just a little bit.
Okay.
I didn't want to break a sweat or anything.
Silly.
Adam Jr., I picked Adam Jr. up from school. He had swim lessons like right when he got home. And then right after swim lessons, he ate a bowl of cereal. And then Grammy took him to Pasadena for basketball training. And then I cooked some dinner. So I made some salmon and like
I'm excited.
garlic and herb and rosemary like potatoes, roasted them in the oven. But we haven't eaten yet, so it's downstairs.
That is too
downstairs
funny.
waiting for us for after AH Live. But it was okay. It was a little like, I think I'm still feeling our crazy travel from this weekend.
Well, and we're going to talk about it. We got pictures. We had one of the most craziest travel experiences in quite a while. You know, we fly overnight when we go to Europe, but you kind of have that, you know it's coming, and then you usually have a day of rest when you get there. But we did the red eye to get to Myrtle Beach, and we were feeling it. But we made it. We made it there.
It was like... I don't think I ever want to do that again.
You're funny. Well, we met the main thing is we made it, had an awesome show. It was a blast. So, well, tell us. We'll get to that in a second. Tell us what are the vibes out there. What are people talking about?
Well, of course, opening the show, everyone was saying congratulations to your Billboard #1. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you so much. The feeling never gets old. I can't say it feels the same as the first time because the first time is the first time, and that was just unbelievable. But all of the others, 2 through 10, have all felt amazing, and I can't wait for the next one.
Can't wait for the next one. So when you were playing your #1 song, Valerie Kovac said, "Go Adam, congrats." Kat Finn said, "Got my dancing shoes on." Paul Moore said, "Play it, brother." James E. Creer said, "Can't keep my feet still." And then Marjorie Neville said she just heard this on Sirius XM and she loves it.
Shout out to Sirius and all of the other incredible stations that, as I mentioned, I'm really not exaggerating. They really have just been amazing since the very beginning of my career. And so I can't thank the stations enough. I can't thank Jason enough. My distributor, A-Train, they're amazing. All of the incredible musicians, I listed them earlier, that played on the record. And also got a lot of compliments on the picture, which Kat did the makeup and wardrobe for. And Dan Boise, great saxophonist, he did all the photography. And that was from the same photo shoot for the album Rising Up. And that was a picture I hadn't really used. I had it kind of sitting around just in case. And I thought, hey, this would be a good use for it. And been getting a lot of feedback from the picture.
I know.
So it's kind of
cool.
cool.
Because, like, you just look so happy.
I was happy.
Which is crazy because it's a perfect picture to put up for your 10th #1. Because you're just cheesing.
Although our friend James Tobin, great saxophonist, I talked to him today, and he said, you look a lot younger there, Adam. And I said, well, the photo shoot was like 15 months ago, so I was 15 months younger. He said, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
I was like, dang.
And if I'm not mistaken, we were still like semi-locked down. So we weren't like out and about definitely as much as we are now. So you probably looked like much more well rested.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe. That's funny.
That's super funny. When you were showing the clips from Myrtle Beach, everyone loved it. They were like grooving to it. Shelly
Awesome.
Singleton said they were jamming. Kurt Schmidt said great band. So tell us about the band. Who was in the band?
Yeah, so the band, well, we saw Jason in there, and shout out to Jason Jackson. His single came out this week and got a bunch of ads, so you'll be hearing it on a station near you. It's called Working It Out, features Gino Rosaria. So he was there playing, and then the other three gentlemen were part of Marcus's band. They did an awesome job. I got together with them last week and rehearsed, and they killed it. So we had Dennis on bass, we had Maurice on keys, and we had Meat. He goes by Meat for short, Demetrius, on drums. And so, yeah, we had an awesome show. It was great. It was super smooth. It was crash and bash. I think we set up in like 10 minutes, and then we just went for it, and it went great.
Went great. And then Creston Jordan said Adam is cutting up
Thank
on stage
you.
with your vocoder.
Appreciate it. Vocoder, yeah, try and do a little something there.
And then
so.
had the gold jacket out.
Yeah, I've only worn that a couple times. I wore it at Seabreeze this year. I wore it on the cruise, and that's it. So that was only the fourth use of that jacket. So I saw it in the closet. I was like, oh, that'll be perfect.
Right?
Because I knew it wasn't cold necessarily, but it wasn't super hot either. So that was a perfect temperature for that jacket. Because normally indoors, I'll do like a blazer. And then outdoors, in the summer, I can't get away with a jacket. It's too hot.
Yeah.
So that was like the perfect scenario for that jacket.
Creston Jordan says, please give a shout out to Evelyn of Compton. Hi, Evelyn.
What's
of
up, Evelyn?
Compton.
How's it
He
going?
says she's checking you guys out now. So I
That's-
guess this is her first time here, probably. Hi,
All right.
welcome.
What's going on?
Tune in with us every week.
We're here every Wednesday, and even when we're on the road, we do a little check-in, little Facebook Live from the phone.
Yeah.
But if we're home, we're in studio. By the way, we'll be in studio the next several weeks, really up until I go out on the Christmas tour, and then I'll make sure to tune in with you guys from the road, of course. So I believe we will be in studio all the way up until probably Thanksgiving. And did we do a Thanksgiving Eve show last year? I think we did.
I think we did.
Yeah. So
We did,
I
yeah.
think we'll even be with you guys Thanksgiving Eve. So we'll be with you the next about 4 weeks. So every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Everyone is talking about my eyebrows, saying my eyebrows still look on point. Thank
They
you
do.
so much. If you see me doing this, I'm not weird. My face is kind of like itching. I don't know. I don't think I put enough moisturizer. The weather is changing. And women, at least for me, like as a makeup artist, we can't like scratch our face or rub our face because we'll mess up our makeup and then get it on our hands. So I always use my nail to like dab the spot that's itching. So when I was reading, oh, your eyebrows still look great, and then I'm like tapping my eyebrow. Thank you.
Yeah.
And actually, one of the viewers, Jan Ham, said she was interested in checking Heidi out in Hawaii. She wanted to go out there to see some shows and was like, I should check out getting my brows done too. And I had mentioned it to Heidi. She's going to maybe like send a video, or maybe I'll like show some pictures and video from when I went. And she said anyone from AH Live, if you guys do ever come out to Hawaii and vacation and get your eyebrows done, whether it be permanent makeup or just waxing or something, she will have a discount code for you when you book online.
AH Live
yeah,
discount
AH
code.
Live
Come on
discount
now.
code.
Come on.
So yeah, you can do what Jan Ham is talking about. You can do vacation and beauty service.
There you go. Yeah.
2 in 1. And you don't have to go back. Like, it's not 100% necessary to do a second session like I did. It's kind of just like an extra. And I wanted the extra.
That's not what Kat said when she said she needed a plane ticket. She said, I have to go back.
But I said I don't have to, but it will make my brows look better.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I see several people saying they bought tickets to upcoming shows, so I do want to
Yeah.
do the tour update before I forget. So let me throw this up here. So as I mentioned, this weekend we're in Jacksonville, North Carolina. On Saturday, Phoenix, Sunday, we will be in Yoshi's at Oakland next Thursday. We finish up with our regular shows November 19th at Adex Theater in Norfolk, and then we hit the Christmas tour, 19 shows, Mindy Bear, Vincent Agala, Lindsay Webster, yours truly, for 19 shows. So I hope to see you guys in December. And then they're popping up for next year already. We'll be in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, hosted by Warren Hill. We'll be at Spaghettini January 28th. That will be the annual Adam B-Day Bash. And then actually the B-Day shows continue into the next week. We've got South, Middle C, Tin Pan, Blues Alley. I don't want to bore you guys. Oh, we do have a new show just got added. I don't believe it's on sale, but if you're anywhere near Albuquerque, pencil it in. April 15th. We will be down there with Rod Kyle at the African American Performing Arts Center. What else is new? Marcus Anderson's Festival. We will be there July 29th. Oh, these two are new. We will be in Portland, Oregon, August 5th at the Van Point Jazz Fest, and we'll be at the Florida Smooth Jazz Weekend in November of 2023. And anything else you want to see us at, make sure you put your requests into the festivals, to the promoters. It really does make a difference. I just had somebody reach out today asking about Gulf Coast Summerfest. I said, hey, reach out to Cadillac, William Cadillac Banks. Let him know you want to see me there. Because we're all trying to get booked. And sometimes the promoters are like, who do we choose? So when you guys reach out, it really makes a difference. I can't thank you guys enough for your support. And hope to see you guys on the road.
We have our friend and great artist Steve Cole watching.
What's
Hi,
up, Steve? How you doing?
When I was talking about my makeup, he said, "Is there makeup that would make me look more talented?"
Oh,
you are super talented, Steve. What are you talking about?
You have no issue with that, Steve. Stupid.
And Steve said, "Adam is the real deal, y'all."
Oh, thank you.
So
And by
sweet.
the way, I apologize. I hope I don't butcher this, Steve, but I did watch a clip. I believe you're calling it Sessions. But Steve has a new Facebook series that he's been putting up. So check it out. Drop in the info, Steve, in the chat here. I watched some of your episode with Jeff Cashua, and it was awesome. So check that out. Steve's got a new online series.
Otis Darnell Connor, he says, giving a shout out from Wisconsin. Is it Beloit? Beloit, Wisconsin.
Very cool.
He said, just found out about your music. You're jamming. You remind me of Norman Brown, but a different style. Most definitely will get your album.
Wow, thank you so much, Otis. Well, yeah, of course, Norman is an influence. I can't help but have him as an influence. So when I was in college, I was wearing out After the Storm. What a great record. Definitely George Benson. I mean, there's so many great guitar players, but I appreciate that. I definitely make an effort to have a unique sound. So thank you for recognizing that, and thanks so much for listening. Appreciate you.
Steve, were you on, was it last week or maybe 2 weeks ago when we said that we had heard your song playing in the Atlanta airport?
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
Adam was like, I know this song. Why can't I figure out who it is? And I said, isn't it Steve Cole?
Yeah, Kat actually got it before I did. It's kind of like that show that Jimmy Fox was doing.
Name that what is it?
It was Shazam or Shazam.
Oh.
Me versus Shazam or something. He was doing it with his daughter, and you had to and you had to guess the song before Shazam did.
That's kind
So
of hard.
You beat me.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that you can play for Christmas. Like Christmas or Thanksgiving with your family. We always do charades, and we do like major motion pictures, or we'll do like Emmy nominated or Emmy winner TV shows and stuff like that. And then, but I feel like we need like a different category, but that would be something really cool. Like if you had someone in charge of the playlist and then you only play like 10 seconds of the song or 15 seconds of the opener, and someone would have to guess it before it ended.
Right.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
And you can do like top 40 of the 80s or do 90s or like R&B, rock, soft rock, stuff like that.
I like it.
That's really cute.
I like.
I think I came up with a new holiday game.
Our family games end up in usually wrestling or throwing of something. So.
Or fights. One of my cousins, because our team was winning and she was getting so upset. This was years ago, and we had to like shut the whole game down. And so she was on probation. She was not allowed to play with us. I think we put her on probation for like 5 years. And finally, when we were in Orlando this past summer with our family reunion, you guys saw all the photos. That was her first game back.
Yeah.
That was her first game
That's
back.
funny.
So she was really happy, and she's like, I'm not gonna get crazy this
Yeah.
time.
That's funny. That is too funny.
Allison Fader says, Kat, I see a wine bottle. How's your wine cellar project? I'm laughing because I just had told Adam the other day, I said, we need to start our wine cellar. But I've had our summer was incredible. I planned on starting it in the summer, and our summer was so busy. Of course, we had vacation time, but then Adam's tour schedule was just super crazy, so we had a lot of travel, and then Adam Jr. with his basketball, and then now, look, we're almost to Halloween. So.
Yeah. This year literally flew by. It's just crazy.
I know.
Really crazy.
Crescent Jordan said, not probation. Yes, she was on probation. And then Kat Finn said, yep, she was doing too much.
Jan Ham says your earrings look cute.
Thank you so much.
No one said anything about my earring. Singular. Okay, I digress.
I got these from Amazon.
They look great.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so we got a ton of pictures to get through. Let me
Yeah,
throw
we
these
do.
up. Here's the flyer for Jacksonville this Saturday. Come on through. It's going to be a blast. Nathan Mitchell is opening up the show, so you get 2 for 1. Everybody's at this festival, the AZ Jazz Fest. This is just the lineup on Saturday or Sunday when I'm playing.
Jeez.
But yeah, literally everyone's at this fest. So come through Phoenix on Sunday. Yoshi's next Thursday. That's in 8 days. Grab your tickets. Very excited to come up to NorCal/Bay Area. There's the graphic I threw up for, we were just talking about that picture. Billboard #1. Oh, and also very excited for a lot of the projects I'm working on. We have 4 in the top 15 and 1 knocking on the door. Blake Aaron is #1 on Smooth Jazz New and Active. Paula Atherton is at 15. Lisa's at 14. Will is at 6. And then, of course, we hit #1. So very excited. We've got 5 on the charts, and we have 8 on radio right now, all by Adam Holly Productions. So really appreciate you guys for reaching out. It's been my pleasure to work with all these amazing artists. We're just having a blast. And a couple pictures from the past week. This is from Catalina. Always a pleasure. Thank you to Art Good for the invitation. This is from the dock. And it was really nice. It was actually beautiful weather. So we mentioned the red eye. This is how we got through it. This was Cat's drink. So this is it's the Delta. We were near our gate. We were flying Delta. This was the restaurant we were at.
One of my girlfriends was like, what are you doing right now? And I said, oh, I'm eating dinner. She's like, what's your dinner? And I showed her a picture of my drink.
And then I had a little something too. I had a little margarita.
Well, this was coming
Oh,
home.
I got this backwards.
Mhm.
I was thinking this was still from. Okay, so this was on the way home. So we're a little out of order now. But anyways, we did have a very nice lunch in Myrtle Beach on the way home. We had a little Mexican food, a couple margaritas. So that was we got it. They got us coming and going. Here's a couple pics from Myrtle Beach. There's Jason Jackson, us dueling a little bit. You can see Meat there on the drums a little bit, the side of his head. Marcus came and jumped up on Can You Feel It, which was a blast. Marcus Anderson. Thanks to Kat Holly for these pics. I don't know what this was. You sent me a picture
Okay.
of butter. Go ahead.
So, remember last week, or I believe it was 2 weeks ago, we were talking about how the price of butter, because butter production is low, and the price of butter is going up, and we talked about this imperial butter, how it usually is like either 89 cents or 99 cents. Well, look, it's $1.69. This is on my Instacart app. I usually only order groceries on Instacart. I'm rarely in the store anymore. But $1.69, I couldn't believe it because I could get it for 99 cents just like 2 months ago.
Wow.
And the next picture, I believe, is a different one. So $1.59. I don't know what store this is. And then the tub is $5.29. And then it's going to say great value at the top. Great value.
Too funny. Kat sent me all these pictures, and amongst a bunch of music-related pictures, there was 2 pictures of butter. I was like, well, I'll just find out when we do the show what this is about.
Ellen Nakata Harper says the butter inflation. I know, it's crazy. And Ellen, was that you that were saying that you do all of the holiday cookies? And you said that you needed to buy your butter early before it keeps going up, so maybe you should freeze some.
That's funny.
Joycelyn Roach says, is Jason Jackson still in the Navy?
No, he did. I hope I don't get this wrong, but I believe he did 10 years, and he just recently retired, maybe a year ago, definitely within the last 2 years. But yeah, he was 10 years in the Navy band, performing all over the world. And now he's doing music full time. He's teaching. He's performing. He's going to be with me this Saturday in Jacksonville. He'll also be in Norfolk in November. So we're going to see some more of him. And he's having some of his own shows pop up. So look out.
So everyone is talking about how things are going up. Yes, going way up. And then the Imperial butter, I don't use it all the time. I use it obviously for baking. But like we use, I can't believe it's not butter. Sometimes I'll use like organic sticks of butter if I want sticks of butter. But my like 4-pack of sticks of butter from Sprouts is like 5 something. And someone else said eggs as well. Yes, because we always get like the organic brown eggs, and they used to be maybe $3 or $4. Now they're like anywhere from $5 to $8, depending on what store I get it from. So it's a little crazy. Someone said you looked a little rugged in that flying home picture.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was, we absolutely feel so fortunate to be out touring and bringing our music to everybody. But that was a little bit trying, the travel this past weekend. So, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Did you want to do if you asked Adam?
Well, I got some more pictures.
There's one more picture.
Yeah.
This is, when did I make this? I don't even know. But I had made some Asian soup for dinner. It was either like Monday or Tuesday. And so I made a chili paste. And so the chili paste is for the flavor for the broth. So basically like onions and garlic. And then you saute it really good. Put some balsamic vinegar and fish sauce. What else did I have in there? I had some oil. And then, of course, like crushed chili peppers. So I just use like a store-bought chili paste or chili like garlic sauce. And simmer it until there's like no liquid left. And then so that's what you would put in the bowl with your hot water, and then that like makes the seasoning for the broth. So there's some noodles in there, which I went to our Asian market that we have not far away from us. It's called 99 Ranch. I know they're here in SoCal. I'm not sure if they're like all over the country. but yeah, go back to the picture, Adam.
Okay, all right.
So I'll explain to them what's in it. So there's starting at the top of the bowl, there's some spinach and peas, and you see the slice of lime, and then there's beef, got some slices of jalapeno, some kimchi, shrimp, there's seaweed in there, there's green onions, there's cilantro, there's some bean sprouts. It's so good. And then the beef that I use, it's super easy. I just got some beef jerky, and then like when you slice it really thin and then you put it in the hot water, it takes literally a minute to like soften, and then it's already flavored and marinated, and then it helps marinate your broth too. So it's like, I wasn't making shrimp and beef. That would have been a little too much.
It was amazing.
It was so good.
So good.
And then I don't know who it was. Someone had said that I should make it for AH Live. I think it was one of my cousins, because it's something that you...
Oh, for Cat's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's something that you can store. So like the chili paste that I made, it's in a mason jar in the refrigerator right now, and it can be stored for up to a month. And so all I have to do is put it like in a bowl with some hot water, and then let my noodles sit, and then put all like my fixings and there you go, I got a meal.
Yeah.
And then like you can even, I've assembled some like in some like large mason jars, and just with like the dry noodles with the paste in there, and like the frozen spinach and peas and like some of the other stuff. And then when you're ready, just boil some water and then pour it in there. And you can eat it out of the jar, or you can just pour it in the bowl once everything gets all like the noodles are soft. So it's really good if you like, you know, Asian food and spicy food. Although it was really spicy. Everyone loved it. My mom and Adam Sr. loved it. We all were coughing the entire time we were eating it, but we couldn't stop eating it because the flavor is still delicious. It just like clears out your sinuses. And so I made a second paste with like no chili. And so it's still really good though.
Yeah. No, it was amazing. So good. Let's see. We got a few more pictures here. Oh, you did a little decorating around the house.
I forgot about these pictures. So this is when I went to Trader Joe's, and I only went for like 3 things. And I walked up and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I have to get fall decorations for the front of our house for Halloween. So I loaded my trunk with heirloom pumpkins. And this is the kitchen. So I did like some fall decor.
What are those over there? Those little characters?
They're like little bouncy things, but they're supposed to be pilgrim. There's a pilgrim, a pumpkin, and a turkey.
That's cute.
And there's some other fall decor. A jar of Oreos. Little Adam loves those. He just walks by the kitchen and grabs like 2. And there it is all together.
Looking like home and gardens up in here.
Oh, and then that cute little cutting board behind the stove. Joy, the Nicholases gave this to us for our anniversary. It is so cute. I wish I had. I'm going to take a closer picture and show you guys next time.
Let's see. Oh, this is the outside.
So that's outside, and so that's what we did with the pumpkins. So it's a walkway. And then at nighttime, my mom, she tried out putting a lot of our battery-operated candles out there, and it looks so cute. So...
I missed all of this. One day I walked out and there was like pumpkins. I said, where did this come from?
So that's like all that I do for Halloween. I don't like stick stuff all in my yard and all of that. Like the pumpkins is what you get. And so there's like a further
Pumpkins
shot.
and palm trees.
Pumpkins and palm trees. And this is our niece, our oldest niece. She's 16. Cannot believe it because... I just remember, like, it felt like yesterday I was doing her hair when she was like a toddler. So she went to her very first homecoming. My sister and her husband, they relocated to Atlanta. It's been, maybe 6 years now? And so this is her first homecoming, her junior year of high school, and she looks so cute. It's her first time wearing makeup and her first time wearing high heels. I asked her, did you have a great time? She said, yes, but my feet hurt so bad. And I had helped my sister do her makeup on, I guess, via FaceTime. I was going to say online, but via FaceTime. So I was instructing her, like, how to do her makeup. And she's so cute. I can't believe it.
Very cute. Very cute. Well, we got time for a couple Ask Adams. And then I definitely want to make sure we got time to get to this little Janet Jackson.
So this is from Lori Erickson. This is actually an Ask Cat. Have you heard of a butter tray? It's a tray with butter slathered on it, and you scoop the butter with crackers.
Y'all just leaving me out of this
discussion. I saw it on The View and
agree
with Whoopi that is ridiculous. Yes, I see the butter tray trend all over TikTok and all over Instagram. I, too, think that it's ridiculous. Now, I love butter and bread so much, especially like an Italian or French restaurant. Just give me that amazing butter and some good warm bread. But the butter tray, the butter board is a little too much for me. I just don't. And first of all, you guys know me, and not even with like COVID, like even if we weren't dealing with that, I don't want to scoop my butter, like my bread, in like a butter tray where like everybody else is putting their hands in and their crackers and stuff. Like, that's too much sharing for me. So I don't think I'll be trying that one out. Like, I'm fine with my own little portion of butter or using a knife and getting the butter out. But yeah. So I have seen it, and I do agree as well. It looks crazy. Well, it looks cool, but like the idea is kind of crazy. Like, I wouldn't want to do it. Tommy Myers talking about the soup. She says, "Sounds like it's too spicy for me."
Yeah,
Yes.
I liked the spice, so it was working for me. I was like, can I have a little more hot, a little more heat?
And then all of our noses were running. It was so funny. Ellen Nakata Harper says, "Yes, I agree. Would be so much fun to have a virtual cook along with Kat on this one." Oh,
yeah,
that's so cute.
That's a cool
Maybe
idea.
I should just do like not something in our AH Live hour, but like we can do like a Zoom or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And we can do a cook along. But that would be kind of long because we'd have to like actually wait for everyone's food to be done.
Yeah. That's funny.
Gosh, I can't remember who asked it. It went by so quickly. But someone said, how do you manage to do all of this traveling and playing and then still have time for AH Live?
Oh, well, we enjoy AH Live, and at this point, it's a bit of nostalgia because this is what kept us going during the shutdown. We missed you guys so much, and this was our way to be social and still share music. And now it's a great way to share new music. I'm having a lot of fun doing these new arrangements each week for you guys, letting you know about the shows that are coming up. And then, of course, I'll have a new record coming soon, and I'll be able to debut the new songs off of that. So it's fun. We really enjoy, we look at it as a part of the schedule, and we have a blast with it. And fortunately, a lot of the sweat equity I was able to have time for when there was a shutdown. Like, if I had to boot up AH Live at this moment, that would be hard. But, we were sitting around doing nothing, and so I learned how to use these cameras and the software and all of this stuff. And so now we're just having fun hanging out with you guys weekly. So, really the only time we don't make it is if we're traveling, or I think we had back to school night with our son. But for the most part, we're here with you guys every Wednesday.
Here with you
We enjoy the
every
hang.
Wednesday. Denise Walters says, "Thank you so much for continuing AH Live. We know it's a ton of work when you're touring."
Oh, well, it's our pleasure. Thanks for tuning in.
I know. Thank you guys for tuning in. And then I know
Yeah.
we've said it before. Like, you guys are basically like our family.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of become like this whole thing, and it's really nice. And we
No,
love
it's a
doing it.
blast.
And we love seeing you guys. And I always know, like, if someone's not here for a little bit, I'm like, oh, I didn't see so-and-so in the chat.
Right.
And so it's really cool.
Definitely.
I think that, and then Cece said, "I adore this platform." And Cece is actually one of the people that we got to meet.
Yeah.
Because of AH Live. And so many people, especially starting the shows again, and everyone is like, oh my gosh, I watch you guys every week. And, we've never seen them before. We've never even seen them comment, because a lot of people watch, but they don't comment. So it's just really sweet. And then there's been people that have formed relationships through AH Live and have gone on vacations together or gone across seas to see each other and go to shows together. So it's just really neat, and we love it.
Definitely. 100%.
Alvin Lofton says, "One of my friends passed away last week. Her name was Joyce Sims, and she had a record called Come Into My Life. I can hear Adam recording it. Big dance hit in the 80s.
Wow. Okay. I'm not familiar. Well, first of all, we're very sorry for your loss, and I'll have to check it out. I'll have to take a listen.
Yeah. Take a listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone now is just piggybacking on how much they love the show. Linda Boney was one of the people that got to meet Cece as well in London in July. And I believe this is Vaughn and Lynn Stupert. Her name now changed on her Facebook is The Soul of the Caribbean. We love the show and look forward to it every week.
Oh, appreciate you guys. I was just talking to Vaughn earlier. We're finishing up yet another awesome tune together. So appreciate their friendship and making music with them. And we've got to see them several times. They came out here to
Yeah.
Cali for a couple shows, and we saw them in Elmira at the Elmira Jazz Fest. And I think they came to South too. Or if they didn't, they're going to come in February. It's one of the two, or both.
One of the two. Yes. So that's all for AH Live, or excuse me, Ask Adam for AH Live.
Awesome. Well, appreciate it, honey. We will see you next week.
See you next week. Thanks, guys.
All right. As I mentioned, I've got a brand new tune. I put the track together this morning for you guys. A little bit of Janet Jackson. It's one of my favorite tunes of all time. Not just favorite Janet tunes, favorite tunes in general. You'll recognize it. Hope you enjoy it. It's called Anytime, Anyplace. Give me some finger snaps out there. Oh, yes. Just a little bit of Janet Jackson for y'all to close you out on a Wednesday, anytime, any place. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Episode 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much to Steve Hall, mastering engineer extraordinaire. He mastered the number 1 tune. So appreciate you, Steve. Let's get down tonight. Number 1 in the country this week. We hope to see you this weekend, Jacksonville on Saturday, North Carolina. We will be in Phoenix on Sunday, and we will be in Oakland next Thursday. Get your tickets, and we'll see you next week on AH Live. Peace.